So I did a very silly thing. I ran 100k Nightfalls last week to see what kind of rewards I get and how often these strike specific weapons dropped. And funnily enough, I didn't even know there were some Vanguard specific weapons outside of the old weapons that were returning, and we'll talk about them towards the end of the video. Well, actually at the end of the video you'll see all of the things that I got, all the rolls, all the shadow price rolls. I haven't seen them yet. All I did was when I got them, I moved them with dim into my vaults. I haven't even seen the rolls yet, and that'd be pretty fun to look at. Hopefully we got something good. And I just want to say, with these strikes being about 15 minutes, depending on whether you got a good team or not, sometimes it's 10 minutes, other times it's 20 minutes, but round about 15 minutes to do 100 Nightfalls, I believe, is 25 hours of in-game time. So I put a lot of time into doing this and recording this. On screen you're going to see a couple of Nightfalls or clips from Nightfalls in the top left hand corner of the screen, and on the right, as you could probably tell already, you can see all of my Nightfall rewards popping one after the other. So let's do this. First and foremost, I just want to talk about the exotics that I got. Exotics aren't that great right now. You know, you'll see towards the end of the video the kind of rolls that I got on them. I'm just going to cover them very quickly, but I got 13 exotics for my Titan, and you know, that's pretty cool. You know, you can't really complain about that. I do think it was probably more than I expected there to be, and that's I'm happy with that. Can't be disappointed with that. Next up, we have Umbral engrams returning to the game, and surprisingly enough, I thought there would be at least one per Nightfall. You know, Nightfall's an endgame activity, Umbrals are back. I feel like there should be one per Nightfall. I got 80. Still nothing to complain about, still a lot of Umbral engrams, but you know, I just feel like it should be one every Nightfall for 100 Umbrals at least minimum. Next, quite an irrelevant thing, but I just thought I'd throw it in there as well. Vanguard tokens. Now this was an incredible number. I did not think there'd be this many. 502. Gobsmacked, can't believe it. I didn't hand all these in and dismantle the legendaries because one, that would have took forever, and two, the enhancement cores that I got from these Nightfalls, I wanted to be just specific to the Nightfalls that come out of the chest, that anything that drops during the Nightfall, any legendaries that drop during the Nightfall, when you dismantle them and get an enhancement core, that counts. And also every single Umbral engram that I had to dismantle to have the space, they're counting as well. And the enhancement cores are 191. You know, I'm happy with this. It's fine. I needed the enhancement cores anyway, but I just feel like there should have been a little bit more, because they get used quite often in quite a lot of things. So can't complain. Not really too thrilled either. It's just good amounts of materials. But the enhancement prisms actually surprised me, because I thought, well, they're rarer than, you know, they're used, you know, to get all your armors to the top level and stuff like that. 42, which was insane, and I'm super happy about that because I had 0 going into these Nightfalls, because I just used everything that I had to buy Ascendant shards to be able to put my Mask of Bacchus up to max. So I had 0 enhancement prisms, now I have 42. Super pumped, super happy. Now onto the weapons themselves. The shadow price returning to the game. I haven't seen the rolls yet, obviously we'll see them in just a second, but I got 11 shadow prices, 1 per 10 with a little bit of change. But I just feel like there should have been a little bit more, maybe 15, 17 maybe, but 11 shadow prices we cannot really complain about. Can't wait to see what rolls we got. Then we have the third Axiom pulse rifle, which is a Vanguard specific pulse rifle, which I never knew existed until I started doing these Nightfalls. I got 2 of them, so they're extremely rare in comparison to the shadow price. And then the Royal Entry rocket launcher, I have 3 of them, so you know, both of them combined is still less than half of the amount of shadow prices that I got, which is just insane to think about. Now I just want to say I had an incredible amount of fun doing this. 100 Nightfalls, 25 hours game time here or there. It's exhausting, it really is. But if it wasn't for Sepiks Prime, which is my favorite strike ever in the history of Destiny, mixed with how they've kind of updated it and changed it, and using the Tiku's divination, which was incredibly helpful, I wouldn't have got through this. It was amazing. I absolutely loved it. The Tiku's Divination, by the way, I used it, but I didn't put the kill tracker on until about 23 Nightfalls in, and I got 3,700 plus kills. I can't remember the exact number. So if I put it on for the full 100 Nightfalls, I probably got 4,500 kills solely with this weapon. And it came in super helpful to stop the champions in place, to just do massive amounts of, area damage. It's just an incredible weapon. I'm so happy they put this bow in. But anyway, let's get into the weapons, the rolls, and have a look at what we got on those exotics in terms of, stats and stuff like that. Super excited to see this. Okay, so as you can see, I am here on my Titan with this weird chest ornament, which puts, I don't know, a big stick on your back. And we're going to be looking at the weapons and exotics that I got. Obviously, we're going to start with the shadow price, because that's what we're here for. Actually, in terms of weapons, we're going to start at shadow price. But first, let's look at the exotics. So, we got a Eternal Warrior with 60 roll, mobility and discipline. It's fine, I'll keep it, whatever. Kepri's Horn with a 60 roll as well. Recovery and strength. Not that great. Mask of the Quiet One. Resilience, intellect / strength, I guess. 65 roll. That's not bad either, but mobility is terrible. Mobility is terrible on... Well, not too much on that, but these two. Jesus Christ. And then we have a Mask of the Quiet One with mobility, recovery, and strength roll at a 61 roll. Not bad. What else did we get? Okay, Ashen, Wakes. I got so many of these. We got a 58, which was terrible. We got a 62, which is terrible because it doesn't have a mobility. And another Ashen Wake with a 64 roll, but it's recovery, intellect / mobility. So it's, they're fine. Nothing incredible here. Nothing that I'm probably going to keep. We have a Citans Ramparts. That's the word I'm trying to say. With a 61 roll. And I'm probably going to use these occasionally, even with a bad roll, because I've always wanted to try the barricade where you can shoot through it. I've just never done it before. And then we had a Synthoceps with a 66 roll and a massive 30 resilience, which is mental. Like, I haven't seen anything like that. But again, mobility really crap, even though my mobility is only 50 on my Titan anyway, because I don't really use my Titan other than to level him up. I mainly use my Hunter for PvP. We have Antaeus Wards at a 65 roll. Not terrible. Not terrible. Strength, recovery, mobility. I'd have preferred intellect instead of strength, but it is what it is. We have an MK44 standard size with a 62 roll, and then we have another one with a 63 roll, and then we have a Peregrine Greaves with a 60 roll. So that is all the exotics that I got. Not a terrible haul, not a great haul either. Let's move on to the weapons though, the shadow price. Now, this is the first time that I am actually seeing these rolls myself, so this should be fun. Let's have a look. Shadow price, the first one, 4 times the charm and swashbuckler. If that was a different perk, this might not be too bad. Stability roll, extended mag, I wouldn't have minded, to be fair. Not really going to use this though. It's not either a PvP or PvE roll really. Like, there's probably, hopefully there's gonna be better ones. Anyway, let's move on to this one. Overflow and fresh, which sounds like some sort of disease. I guess this is like a semi-decent PvE roll. Small bore. I need better perks here, and a handling masterwork. So those two, not really going to keep them. They're whatever. Next up, we have Overflow Dragonfly. Range masterwork. Why am I getting terrible perks here? Like, these are just bad perks here. Stability. I could get like a big stability roll if I did that and did that. Not worth it though. I do like the idea of Dragonfly though, and Overflow for a PvE roll. That's pretty cool. Right, next we have Overflow Disruption Break. I've never got this perk. I've never understood why this perk is a thing. Like, it's, I don't know. But a terrible roll again. Not doing very well with these rolls. Steady rounds, flared magwell, fluted barrel, hammer forward rifling, and a reload speed. Reload speed. I hate reload speed so much. Next we have Killing Wind and Fresh. Not bad at all. Let's have a look. We got a range masterwork. We can get a bit more range with small bore. That would be pretty cool. And a tactical mag. That's not terrible, That's not terrible. Hold on, let me unlock all of these ones that I remember. The locked ones are the ones that I might want to keep. That's not a bad PvE roll, Killing Wind Fresh. This one has Surplus and Swashbuckler. Again, not terrible. Not a terrible roll, but these perks are terrible. And the Stability Masterwork is fine as well. maybe. Who knows? Over here, Overflow, Swashbuckler, and it rolled with a targeting adjuster. Nice. Again, a lot of Overflow and like Swashbucklers on these. Again, just terrible rolls here. Where's my Ricochet rounds game? Oi, 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 oi. Right, that one can get gone. Down here we have Surplus, Unrelenting. I don't even know why I'm looking at this one. I hate Unrelenting so much. I suppose though for PvE that wouldn't be terrible. Wouldn't be terrible. Find a whole bunch of enemies for ad clearance. We need a massive clip. Oh, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm so upset. Stop messaging me. Phone. Right, then we have Overflow Swashbuckler. Another one. Jesus Christ. I deleted that shadow price because I have one more in the vault. Tactical Mag or Alloy Magazine. I might keep that one as well. Was this one? I can't remember. It was Surplus Swashbuckler. That might not be a bad roll either, so I'm going to keep that one too. Then we have Overflow Fresh. Range Masterwork. Extended Mag. Oh, I'm very upset by this. Oh, Small Ball. That's not a bad roll either, to be honest. I think I might keep that one too. And then let's have a look at the final one in the vault. Boink. Let's have a look. I'm not even going to look at that one. Just get off my screen. Right, okay. Now let's look at the other weapons that we got during the strikes. So we had Rangefinder Clown Cartridge on this Royal Entry, Field Prep Ambitious Assassin, Genesis, and Fresh. To be honest, this is probably the only one I'd use. What does Rangefinder actually do? Increased velocity. You know, it's a rocket launcher. I'm not going to look too much into that because it's just a waste of time in the video, but I did get another shadow price outside of the Nightfalls, which I just thought I'd show off because that one can be deleted now because it's crap. And we had 2 third Axiom pulse rifles, 390 rounds per minute. We have Subsistence and Dragonfly ricochet rounds, and we have Chambered Compensator for some stability. I might give that one a shot, to be honest. I like the Subsistence, but I don't at the same time because you run out of bullets really quickly. I guess in PvP though, I don't really stay alive long enough to actually care about losing ammo, so you know, maybe we'll give that a shot. Shame about the handling masterwork. And let's have a look at the other one. Surplus Opening Shot. Wait, I must have already looked at this one. I don't even remember. Surplus Opening Shot, high caliber rounds, stability masterwork. Can have 4-bore for range. I'm going to give both of these a shot, to be honest, and have a look at what they're like. I'm going to do a little PvP video on them, maybe. But that's it. That's everything that I got from all of the Nightfalls, 100 times 100k Nightfalls. And yeah, a little bit disappointed with the shadow price rolls. Some of them are okay. I'll give them a shot, see what they're like in PvE. But I don't think there's anything really there that'll work in PvP, unfortunately. But then again, I don't really need it. I'm using hand cannon and messenger at the moment, so you know, I'm not really that fussed. But for PvE, some pretty cool rolls. So let me know what you think down below in the comments section. If you've got this gun, what rolls have you got? Have you done Nightfalls this week and last week? I've also got a very good palindrome, which I'm going to make a video on very soon. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's wrap this video up because it's been going on a little while. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.